Oh, no signal, huh? Well, don't worry about that no signal. I've just got to launch the game. I'm just going to be glancing my eyes over to the GPU here. Also, Outbrk does not like to open properly on multiple monitors, so I still have to fix that. I'm still going to have to adjust that. It is currently open on 1 1/10 of a monitor right now. And every single time I have to go into settings and remind it of the resolution it's supposed to be using. I actually thought they'd have that issue taken care of. Bit of my mustache is tickling my nose. Jeez. Hold on, graphics, and we're just going to. What the heck? I don't remember ever selecting that resolution. Why? Oh, why? Why does the game sound so quiet? Maybe it's just the music that's really quiet. Let's get off the menu because the menu also takes a lot of a lot of resources. Probably because the foliage is still there, even though I have it disabled. Get into a break here, and yeah, I'm just gonna hope that the GPU holds up. I'm just glancing over there just to make sure. Still a little worried because the game's in early access and they're still working out how to get the game performing to better standards. They're working with technology that's pretty new. Here, let me just Alt-Tab so that I can move this over here. And we're going to see what sort of setup that our world is going to start with this time around. Oh, geez. All the action already happening. We've already got a hook down here. I don't know if you guys can actually see the mouse. OBS to the surface. You cannot see the mouse. Okay. Well, we've already got a hook-like structure over here. Wow, this is already like mid-action. Let's see how much energy this has to work with. It's enough energy to get something going. It's not amazing, but it is enough energy to get something going. Velocity. Okay. Don't really have a rotation signature correlating with this. And oh, I don't like that direction at all. But that does appear to be a hook echo. Let's zoom in a little more. Okay. I'm gonna say... let's get ourselves over here. So from Prairie Hills... I'm gonna need to drive down the road. Go up a block at the next road, and then just keep going. Also, I'm pretty sure there is a barricade that's unnecessarily placed there. So we gotta be aware of that. We may run into it. Should probably get the map zoomed out a little too so I can see what's going on. Yeah, there we go. Hook echoes are one of the big signatures you're looking for. You're also looking for rotation that's going to cooperate with it. There's no more lag spikes since their last big update. They did fix that. There's still some other issues, like some of the random crashes they have not addressed yet. Hold on. That muted me. Fascinating. That was probably the memory leak bug. Here. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're going to get Outbreak up and running again. I wish I could cancel the start-in sequence. Yeah, start-in sequence mutes certain layers and la-di-da-di-da. Anyways, now that the memory has hopefully been actually flushed, we're going to give this another shot. Because apparently that issue is still happening. I can't wait for their optimization updates. Thankfully, I do have the backup in Cody stream configured here. So hopefully that should prevent you guys from needing to actually refresh. We're just going to get into here. And I'm just going to set our settings back to the way they were. And we're going to do a reroll. And I'm just going to reopen that. All right. We will be back in action in just a little bit. Ooh, what's this scenario? Okay, well, these are scattered showers. This is the only one that that could turn into something. No rotation has developed in it yet, so this is going to be one of those. We're going to have to wait a little bit to see what's going on. Hello, everybody. We're back just like that. I say this computer is pretty good at recovering from that kind of stuff. Said we're apparently not having any problems with the GPU, but clearly one of the programs running doesn't know how to use it properly. Probably Outbrk, because Outbrk's in early development. Alright, we'll see how this develops. Maybe here? Or maybe not. I'm still not seeing a hook from that. Well, I guess we'll see. We might have to give it an update or two before we can actually determine what's worth chasing. Because right now, I'm not seeing a hook. I'm not seeing anything promising in velocity. And this is just scattered storms, so we're not really going to pay attention to this. When they're scattered in nature, I don't really get much out of it. Might combine into a bunch of messy hail cores. Maybe it'll organize. But this is the most organized storm I'm seeing out of everything here. That's not looking much more promising. Velocity? Yeah. Yeah, maybe. This area is sort of starting to do a little bit of a dip. Let's see what direction that's going in. Okay. We're going to bring ourselves up over here. I'm going to have to go until this road ends, take a right turn, and then take a left. Race is already in progress. That's good to know. It should already be in progress indeed. Alright, let's give this another shot. 75% GPU should be fine. Given that there's no imaginary problems. Here we are in the rolling hills, everyone. We're on our way towards the cell that we're most likely suspected may actually develop something. No evidence of it having developed any rotation yet. There are early signs that it may begin to develop a hook in the near future. So off we go towards it. We're going to follow this road up until the end. We're going to take a right, and then we're going to take the next available left. And that should bring us to roughly where we want to be. You will notice that the frames do begin to lag at some point, but there is no more lag spike to clear that stuff out. They have addressed that issue, and I'm very thankful for that. So let's just keep going. Oh yeah, they broke the traffic light cycles. They don't make sense now. So hopefully they'll fix that. They should have had somebody do a bit more QA paying attention to that. I mean, like anybody's going to follow the traffic rules, why would you wait for a red light when there is a tornado around the corner that you want to intercept? A little bit of off-roading. All right, we've got our right turn. Now we got to take our next available left. Got a bit of lightning out there. I'm tempted to increase the cloud sampling, but we'll see. The GPU's slowly climbing. Oh, never mind. That was just temporary. That corner cutting thing still works. I like that. If you release the acceleration as you go off road, you don't lose speed as fast. It's a nice little way to cut corners. Just make sure you know what you're doing. And also, they like to put ditches and trenches along that stuff, so. Okay, so that spot looks roughly like where we want to be. We're just gonna head up a couple rule blocks. I don't see anything too crazy yet. This is around where we want to turn. And it crashed. That's very cool. Really liking the optimization they did. They claim to have done. Let's see if there's anything else hogging the. I mean, OBS is using GPU, but that's pretty normal. Why is OBS using that much GPU? I thought I told it to share or do load sharing. Well, clearly it's not very good at load sharing. Try this again. We'll just change to Final Fantasy XIV if Outbrk wants to do this. It's fine by me. I've had a bit of an itch to play some Final Fantasy XIV anyways. But I've also had an itch to chase some storms, so I can't... Holy okay, what's using my memory? Hold on. What is using the most of my memory? Okay, Task Manager's full of crap and is not being truthful to me on what's actually using up my memory here. Let me just check here. OBS is using 8. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I guess. Virtual machine, that makes sense. Wait, why is there 3 Hold on. I have 2 virtual machines running, do I not? I gotta fix this again. I'll figure out what's going on with my virtual machines here. That virtual machine should not be running. Hold on. I've got a virtual machine that's running that I don't want running. It's not using up enough memory to cause issues, but having an extra one running can use a little extra GPU, and I don't want that. I want to have that extra VRAM available. I thought I'd shut that one off. I usually shut that one off during streams. Well, I got it shutting down now. Yeah, I saw 3 processes from virtual machines, and I was like, I have 3 running? Nope, I should have just been 2 running. Much better. All right, that might help alleviate the issues, even though it doesn't solve the problem of Task Manager not being transparent with what's actually using resources. But that's just a Microsoft issue that's existed for a long time. Let's do another offline chase, and this time we should hopefully be better because we got more resources to work with now. Even though I didn't see a resource cap. Yeah, GPU in the 70% range, that's pretty good. Not that the percentages seem to be doing anything. Alright, yet another scenario. Alright, what are we going to roll this time? Okay, I don't really have anything to go off of with this one. It spawned me at Prairie Hills again, so I guess RNG is just insistent that I start at Prairie Hills. This is an early scenario, so we got to see how things are developing. This gives us a chance to take a look at... Whoa, okay. There is... The area we're in is packed with energy. That's just waiting to explode. My goodness. Well, we've already got things sparking off over here. I don't mean the Xenoblade 3, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 sparking. I'm not swearing here. I'm so amused that that game uses that word as a placeholder for swearing. Might have a party member who swears a lot in that game. Good old Uni. We're going to give this a bit. And we got to wait for some development. We got to wait for some organization because right now these cells are very disorganized. Okay, 70%. Memory's at 71. You know, I have 64 gigabytes of RAM. Like, that's quite a lot of memory being used by something else. Like, what really is using all this RAM, then? We got an 8, we got a 4, and then everything else is using less than 1 gigabyte. How does that amount to over 50% GPU? How does that amount to 32? Oh, hold on. Outwork and set. Yeah, we still don't see any organization in the thunderstorms. Virtual machine. That's expected. OBS, of course OBS is going to use a decent amount of resources. It's running the whole stream. And of course Outbreak's going to use some. Outbreak needs a lot. I don't think Outbreak needs 13 gigabytes of RAM. My goodness. Oh, here we go. This latest frame looks a little better. We're starting to see more development over here. I don't have much faith in this because there's just too many cells close together. Well, you gotta pay attention to what's going on in front here. We're gonna take a quick look at velocity. Nothing promising yet. Yeah, we just gotta wait for a little bit. I don't mind these lead-up scenarios. That's part of the storm chasing experience. You gotta be a bit patient with some of these storms. It's like if you're doing sky watching or sky gazing during a meteor shower. You gotta be patient. You'll start seeing the meteors. You just need to exercise patience. Keep your eyes up there. There's like no cape up here. If anything develops, it's just gonna be weak showers. See? A little bit of showers. But down here, wow. It's impressive. Oh, we got stuff for developing in front. I'm a little concerned that this might develop too close to here, and we'll have to chase it over here. I prefer not to chase after the storms, unless they're already really close. I like to intercept. That's the best way. That's why it's called an interception. You gotta know where they're gonna be, and you gotta cross over where they're gonna be. Now, save for crashing or anything like that, like as long as we don't get any crashes, which hopefully I've decreased the chances by shutting down a virtual machine that I didn't even intend to have on in the first place. Now, hopefully that's alleviated that. Hopefully we can get a good chase. I've had some chases where I've made quite a lot. Like over 30,000. And one of those over 30,000s, there wasn't even an EF5 involved. It was just a lot of intercepts. And keep in mind, since this big update too, there's a cooldown on the probe, so you can't just pull it while there's tornadic winds in the area, and then put it back down and collect more for it. I never did this anyways, because I didn't want to take the extra risk of getting annihilated by a tornado. I still have a 0 death record on this game, and I'd like to keep it that way. Okay, we got a little bit of rotation, but it's around hail cores, so I don't really have much faith in that. A little bit of something over here. What's going on over here? Maybe. Maybe this develops into something, but it's already way over here, so I'm not going to bother chasing after that. They're so scattered. That's the problem here. I might have to head further south at the rate everything's going. A lot more lightning strikes getting recorded now. We're starting to see that populate all over the place. Here comes another radar update. Is storm severe? It might produce. It might produce. Up here in particular could produce. But like I said, I don't want to chase over there. And it's in the mountain area. I don't like chasing in the mountain area. It's really hard to see tornadoes over there. I actually don't like that it's focused around this highway. I don't like this highway either. It has bad connections. Like, every highway that passes over like this has a big hill, and it, like, makes it really difficult to cross from the highway onto that one. I'm not seeing any hooks or anything promising yet. Maybe? Hold on. Do we have any rotation there? We have a bit of rotation here, so maybe we'll get a weird one over here. Where is this moving? It's moving this way. We got some hail core related rotation over here, but that's not what I'm after. That is not what I'm after. This up here is looking like a hook echo now. Yeah, we got some rotation correlated with it too. Might get something over here. Yeah, and I'm not going to chase that. It's over in the mountain area. This isn't looking hook-like anymore. Darn. Oh. What's going on with this pair of cells here? Okay. I still don't see any rotation out of this, and it's very... It's organized in, but it's not organized enough to produce. What's this doing up here? Oh, okay. I might move to intercept this one now. Just look what it's doing right now. Yeah, it's beginning to bend that way. I might not even have to go very far to intercept this. I'm going to place this over here. Let's do this. We're going to start our engine. Now we should just have to go over here. If only it were that easy. Whoop! We've actually got to go one block in and then go over there. So the objective of Outbrk is to get pictures of tornadoes, fungal clouds, wall clouds, report them, and most importantly, the part that makes you the most money, intercept them. You got to place down a probe where you think a tornado will cross over. The more wins you get out of it, the bigger your payout. You get a pretty good rush when you're, that's a hook. That is a hook. You get a pretty good rush when you're near the tornadoes. I don't know. Just keep the antenna on. Oh, we don't have a strobe light here? Okay, where's this moving? That's a pretty good hook now. It is moving, like, directly this way. We might have to actually move a bit further south. But first... Any wall cloud? Nope. Okay, we're going to move a little further south here. And then we're going to find out that our old location was actually the good location. Don't fade out on me now, Hook. We're counting on you. Don't park in the middle of the road when you're storm chasing. You'll drive people nuts. We're just doing that because there's no other traffic here. Whoa. Oh, something's coming out of that. And it is indeed aiming for our old spot, I think. No wall cloud? Really? Not even a wall cloud. This is a pretty tight looking hook. How is this not producing a wall cloud? No, seriously, how is it not producing a wall cloud? That hook echo just got much stronger. And now it is aiming right for us. Wall cloud. Wall cloud! Oh. There's our wall cloud. Right there. It's optimal. It spawned near us. And now the wall cloud's gone. Tornado warning. Oh, down there. All right. All right. Yep. I believe it. That's going to be going like south of us. I'm focusing on this because the hook is really strong. Oh, wall cloud's back. The only problem is, are we going to get a tornado before the hook part actually reaches us? Or better yet, maybe we'll get some funnel cloud pictures. That's the one I'm furthest behind on achievements. We're not going to start getting hail now, are we? Get another picture of a wall cloud. Pretty good hail core forming up here. Good thing that's north of us, and we shouldn't have to worry about that. The hook's getting a little weak. I don't like that. Oh. Oh, I thought that was hail. Not hail. GPU usage is only 41%? What? Since when? I could bump up the cloud down sampling if that's all it's gonna do. Getting a little windy around here. I wonder if I think this would still be worth probe data if we put it down. Yeah, of course. Let's put this down and just loiter in the vehicle then. Nope, it's not. There's no value unless there's actually a tornado. Oh, it's merging. I don't like that. That is lame. Boo. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, let's pick up our probe. We're just wasting time here if it's going to do that. Let's go down towards where the action actually exists. That means we're going to have to head... Oh. This road is awful to access. This tornado is not going to last. These two storms are interacting with each other. We might get a respawn here. I might chase this storm because it's the southernmost storm. And we get better luck with the more southern storms anyways. Yeah, see, as promising as the rotation looks here, it looks like it's hail-induced now, so... We're going to bring ourselves... here-ish, and fuel up on the way. So we gotta take the annoyingly unreliable highway and get off the next ramp and go all the way around because that's how... Oh, hold on. No, we can go down here and just travel right down here. Sure, we're gonna do that. We do have ads come... And... Oh, wait, what? Hold on. I thought that message just recently appeared. Well, if it did recently appear, we do not have ads for another 23 minutes. Hey, look, the light changed green for us. Yep, there's a new hook forming over there. In this vehicle, we do have window protection, so we don't have to worry about the hail smashing out the window, which is unfortunate because I don't have that achievement yet. But eventually, I'll change back to the to a customizable vehicle. Another big reason why I chose this vehicle is because the fuel efficiency is really good. And I don't like worrying about filling up the tank. Let's just get back on the road here. Looks like we're taking the next turn. We're going to head down here towards these much more ominous looking clouds. A tornado warning has ended. That's probably because it's about to jump towards that new hook. I'm not going to be misled by that. That storm looks like it'll produce another one at its new location. I wish I could. I wish I could do short horn honks like this. That's a fast version of a train approaching a public crossing. Long whistle, short whistle, long whistle until crossing is cleared. A new tornado warning has been issued. Ah, yes. Of course. That doesn't look like a very good spot. Plus, everything that goes near the radar seems to have a habit of just not producing a tornado anymore. The tornado goes away. It's like the tornado never hits the radar. Radar has its own force field over it. Magic. Okay, we're going to do a quick little fuel up here. Or we're going to go right past it. No? Man, curbs are so silly. Who needs curbs? Curbs are almost as silly as traffic lights. Who needs traffic lights? They're just silly. Oh, look at that. We got some blue in the hail core. That'd definitely be punching out some windows. Yeah, I got a good tornado going off of this, actually. Then we got this down here, which is, not really that impressive, actually. It's been a consistent hook, though. It's also out of bounds, so I'm actually liking it less and less. Well, hey, we're at an intersection right now, so we could just vroom vroom way over there. As long as I'm vroom vroom in the right way. Okay, good. If we speed ourselves along this way, because that other one looks like it's either going to stay out of bounds or it's going to be iffy. It's going to develop and the tornado's going to be inconsistent. This one over here looks like it might actually have some endurance, so we're going to go after this one. We're going to go for the target I put down because that looks like the estimated point that will eventually be crossed. And hopefully we can get there by the time the cell actually gets there. I don't like the fact that the storms change in shape. It's still a really strong signature, though. Hopefully it's not rain-wrapped. I don't like where the rotation signature is in the storm. Localized wind bursts in the middle of a hail core sort of reminds me of microburst. Oh, we're getting the funny acceleration noise. Tornado warning is issued. It is off of the same cell. Yeah, we're going to get past our wooded area over here. It looks like the tornadoes gradually changing directions, according to the polygon at least. I think that weird acceleration noise is just when you're at max speed and then you go downhill and you go beyond max speed. Clouds are looking a little more ominous over here. Okay, we're going to use this next road here, but we got to figure out where the rotation is. I'm beginning to glow. Hold on. It's night. It's the night mode light. I gotta actually shut that off. There we go. Yeah, the old tornado warnings ended. Why is the polygon pointing at this intersection? Oh, it's pointing just north of the intersection, actually. Well, let's not drive into the stop sign. We're going to go over here. We got a wall cloud picture. Okay, that little pocket of rotation is still there. So we're going to aim for here. And we're going to get over there in a little bit of a rush here. Because we might have a good interception point. I don't like that it's near the hills. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it. Little couplet over here. How strong is the rotation anyways? That's not amazing. It's there though. Might still get something out of it. Might get a whole lot of nothing too. You never know. Everything that gets near the radar seems to just not do anything. It's also steering itself further south. It's all wall cloud. It's all wall. It still looks like a good spot. But I'm not seeing anything beyond a wall cloud right now. Okay, a wall cloud report expires soon, so if the wall cloud's still around, we could do another report and get a rough vector of where the wall cloud's moving. This appears to be developing in a squall, though. You notice this bow shape that we're beginning to get? It's starting to develop into a squall line or bow form storm, so we might not be getting very good entertainment out of this for long. This might be a bust. Still got the wall cloud over here. Oh, we got a new tornado warning. Hey, it's the cell. It's the cell we were interested in. Looks like it's eventually going back onto the map. Just gonna go inside now because we're starting to get the hail. I don't see any signs of a tornado right now. This storm. And quite frankly, I don't have much faith in this storm because of the shape that it's beginning to take. Nope. Whole lot of nothing. This still looks more promising than everything else. Yep. Looks even more promising now. Now the tornado warning's over there. See, here's the thing. I don't see anything. I don't see any tornado at all. This might be one of those suspected that it's producing a tornado, but it isn't. But also, we're going to head to the center of the polygon here and see if that changes my mind. Might be a rain-veiled. Which would suck, because those are hard to avoid. Well, here, let's check for debris. It should have theoretically already passed the road, right? I don't see any debris. Nope, nothing. I don't think I'm going to be chasing this one then. Still got a little bit of a couplet here, but seriously, just not seeing anything at all. I'm honking at the tornado. I'm like, hey, hey, where are you? It's also becoming really rain-veiled, so if there actually is a tornado, it's going to be a little scary to chase. So I think we're just going to get out of this one. If it's even producing. Like I said, if it's even producing. Let's pinpoint a new location to put down. Oh, this one's going to wrap around itself. I don't like that. Some wicked velocity. We'll fuel up at South Bay, and then we'll head here. We'll see if this is a good spot. Yeah, I don't know what that other storm's doing, and it's not doing a very good job, whatever it's doing. Not doing a very good job at actually producing the tornado. Here, in this better visibility area, let's see if we can actually... Nope. I don't see nothing touching on the ground here. Okay, we're going to head over to South Bay. And we're going to fuel up. And then set ourselves up for this storm here. Its hook is getting a little too violent. Hopefully it doesn't tear itself apart. Nice. I'm not familiar with this area. I don't travel down here very often. Okay, that's just the corner I needed. Over here. Yeah, I'm ignoring that other tornado. Because there isn't a tornado there. It's a suspected tornado, but it's not producing anything. And when they're iffy and they're like on and off, yeah, I don't want to do that. Oh my goodness, did I not see that follow? Was that during the BRB? Thank you so much. I'm Teacup. Thank you so much for the follow. Sorry for not noticing that. I didn't see any notifications appear. That must have been during my BRB. We got to go around the hill.
Hello!
Hello, Corey. Good to see ya. Welcome on in. I hope your time zone is treating you well. We're doing some good old storm chasing here. And now that I don't have that extra virtual machine on, it appears that things aren't crashing anymore. Alright, let's get ourselves quickly fueled up. We still got a hook. Radar update about to come in. Ooh, this is coming on in. Might be heading straight for the gas station. Now, gas stations, while they're considered a safe area, they're also not a safe area. Don't think you're immune from tornadoes. A tornado will pull you from it if you're out standing. If you're out standing there. Explosions. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want that added risk. Try to take the southern road or the northern road? You know, this almost seems like an alright area. It's really... Okay, point of rotation is... Oh, the point of rotation is a little further back. This might be a little jumpy. If it's located there. Oh no, it's wrapping itself. Oh, that's not going to be fun. It's wrapping itself. It might be heading straight this way. This is going to be a really weird intercept. I might not even be able to actually see it. It might be one of those scenarios. Embedded tornadoes are pretty scary. Well, I think rain wrap almost guaranteed. We're going to park ourselves here. We're going to see if we can not get any pictures out of it. All right. Oh, it's still a little far away. Yeah, the old tornado warning has ended. Hey, if it reorganizes, if it reorganizes here, that would be nice. No pictures so far. Thankfully, we're not getting any hail yet. Once you start getting the magenta purpley zone, that's when we start getting the hail, and you don't want to be out during hail. Yeah, this fella is looking like trouble. I can remove this marker here. That marker is not going to serve us much. Now, hail will damage you over time while you're outside, so you don't want to be out in it. Almost feels like you have to be out for a really long time, though, for it to actually, like, threaten you. But like I said earlier, I'm still at zero deaths so far in this game. I'd like to keep it that way. You lose everything you earn if that happens. Oh, the rotation is relocating itself. I like that. That's a little better. This might force me to go down to this road, though. I might have to go down here as a result of that. So we're just going to do that right now while we can. Oh, that's going to be a weird area. I don't usually intercept down there. Oh. Yeah, there goes the sirens. Yeah, thankfully it's not much distance. It's just a weird little area. And because of the angle the tornado's approaching at, I'm going to have to have myself pointing eastward. Just so I can actually get away. Because it might run parallel to the road. I really want this game. It's so much fun. The price is a little steep for an early access game, but it's so much fun, and they're only improving it. The lag spikes are gone. That was one of the big issues that I had. Oh dear me! Why, hello there. I didn't even report it. I'm just like turning around because I'm not in a good spot for intercepting right now. I'm going to get a miss if I try to intercept here. It might be too close already. This is not good. Yep. I'm not going to be able to intercept this. It's already too close to the road. I'm not going to have enough time to get a probe set up here, so I might have to resort to going further up its path. Thankfully, we do have a block-like structure over here, with a hill conveniently in the way. It's South Bay. Oh, dear. Looks like it's heading towards South Bay, so we're going to be seeing a lot of debris if that's the case. Oh, dearie me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to safely intercept this. Probe, right now, right now, right now, right now. And we're going to get out of here. Oop. And by get out of here, I guess I mean run away from it while it's chasing us. Yeah, that's gonna do some damage. When we get back to recover our probe, there's gonna be debris all over the place. Oy vey. That is not gonna be a fun scenario. $4,800, $5,800, $6,100, $6,800. Well, it's gonna be an optimal rank. I'm a little worried that's going to follow me straight down this road. And that's going to make it really hard for me to go back and recover the probe. I can still sort of see it. It's heading for the trees. Let me just get a rough idea of whether it is heading straight for me. Nope, it isn't. Okay, good. Good. Then I should be able to recover the probe just fine. There's probably going to be debris in the way, so I'm going to have to be extra careful. There go the trees. Yep. My goodness. Oh, we're getting a little close here. Yeah, not liking that. Not liking that. We are just out of its radius. Oh. So we will be able to do a probe recovery. Whew. All right. Well, time to figure out what the damage is because it... Oh, yeah. Yep. I think the probe may be in a really good spot. Wow. Oh. Just chilling there. They tried to fix that earlier, but I guess there's a few props that are still not quite cooperating. Hey, that's the only one that remained in a weird state, though. The probe upload is essentially a cooldown so that you can't deploy and undeploy probes in tornadic winds. Which you should probably not be doing anyways, because you're gambling losing everything. I'm an atom on it, yeah. Here, I'm going to do another... I'm going to report this again so that I can get a rough vector of where it's going. Wow, okay. Thanks, visibility wall. Alright, we're going to need to get a little closer to it. It just went out of range. I don't like where it's going. It's going to stay out of bounds. Yeah, I'm going inside. We got a bit of a hail, so we don't want to be out for too long. I don't like where the tornado's going. It's sort of out of bounds. There's no way to actually reach where it's going. So I'm hoping that it changes direction. No, I don't want to go outside. Wow, look at the hail core up there. Ooh. If we didn't have window resistance, we'd be taking some damage in that. It just keeps going this way. There's no roads down here. Hey, Corey, thank you for the follow. Why are my notifications not working? I don't know, actually. Maybe Firebot had a, maybe Firebot had a fit. Nope, Firebot's still receiving things. There's just no alerts going on. Oh, the activity feed is dead on Firebot. I'm going to restart Firebot here, and we'll see if that fixes things. It lost connection to the Twitch feed by the looks of it, so I'm just going to see if we can get that back up and running. It might have been during one of those crashes and it sort of confused Firebot, so I'll give Firebot the benefit of the doubt for that. I'm just going to make sure that it's not running any zombie tasks too, because one time when it crashed, it actually left processes open, and they just kept eating up the CPU. Nope, appears to be performing normal. Okay, awesome. Let's get back to chasing this then. It's still going. It's still going directly east, so we're not going to be able to do that. Play Storm Chasers. If it's a game called Storm Chasers, I don't think I've played that before. This game, though, it definitely scratches the itch to chase some storms. Our region had a pretty poor storm season this year, so there hasn't really been much to actually look at. Oh, off the road. And back on the road. That's similar to this. Oh, good. Yours as well. Yeah, we only had 9 thunderstorms here. Like, that's the total count of thunderstorms. Wasn't anything all that impressive. It's actually a little difficult to see whether there is a tornado over there or not, because the visibility is non-existent. Can't see anything in this. Okay, there's no hail heading for me, right? I'm okay like this. Maybe hail heading towards me, so I'll go back in the vehicle here. Maybe if I head to the very southernmost storm, or very southernmost road, I might be able to get an additional few pictures at least. Let's give it a try. Only 2? Oh, dang. That's not a very entertaining season if it's just 2. Well, usually we're in the double digits, and usually we get a few severe thunderstorms. I don't want to drive too fast here. One was severe. Well, at least you got one severe one. I think we only had 1 severe out of our 9 we had. Or was it 2? Maybe we got 2. If we got 2, one was probably early season. Almost lost power. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you know when a storm's serious when it takes out the power. I haven't had that happen to me very often anymore. We always lose power more often in broad daylight on sunny weather. I am not seeing anything over here. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of where it is. It looks like it still continues to want to just go over here. Do we at least have... Can I at least get a wall cloud? Wall cloud? Wall cloud. No, apparently not. One time also end up in a tornado. Those are not fun to end up in. Dust devils are about the only kind of vortice that I'd be potentially okay with. Oh my goodness, we've got a raid coming in, and it looks like the Firebot notifications did get fixed by me restarting it. Fiber Optics, welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you so much, Fiber Optics, for the raid. You were playing Silent Hill 2. Oh my goodness.
Hello?
How did that
Yo,
go?
did he just walk up slowly and down smash?
And that's Fiber Optics walking sound right there. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope your time zone has been treating you well, and I hope Silent Hill 2 treated you well. I've been seeing gameplay from time to time of Silent Hill 2. The remake this time, not the original. Ooh. I hear it's super expensive. I wonder why they charge so much for it. It's really weird. Yeah. A lot of people coming on in. Welcome on in, everybody. I'm Sector Leader Cody. I'm just zero form right now because it's Friday. $90 Canadian per game. Ah! That makes Nintendo's games look cheap. Nintendo's charging like $80 a pop on their games, which is also ridiculous. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. I'm Cody. I usually have my VTuber dude, but on Fridays, or at least on Fridays over here, although it's technically Saturday now, I whip up the camera and show up in person. This is my zero form right here. And every other stream, it's usually my VTuber dude. Except when playing Outbrk, because I can't run that software and Outbrk at the same time, because Outbrk is... they're still working on making it more efficient. It's in early access, and they're experimenting with volumetric clouds, which is still relatively new technology. So they're still trying to get it to work the way we want it to. Look at this hook that's out of bounds. We can't even chase this. It's just chilling out here where we can't go. The chase is about to end. This has not been the most entertaining chase, but at least we were able to get one intercept. What is the software used to make a VTuber? Well, myself, I use Vroid. I use Vroid Studio because it's just easier in general. A way with a bit more of a steep difficulty curve would be Unity is another way. And Blender is another one I've heard of. That also has a pretty steep learning curve. What's the word on Hurricane Nadine? Hurricane Nadine? What's going on with Hurricane Nadine? There hasn't been any hurricanes that have actually been catching my eye because they've been loitering out in the ocean. Oh, you mean the one that took off from the African coast? Oh, no. No. No, there's no Hurricane Nadine. Oh, wait, hold on. I might be looking in the wrong region. Nope, there's no Hurricane Nadine. There's a tropical disturbance I'm keeping an eye on, but it hasn't developed into anything yet. Leslie is a tropical storm that's in the middle of nowhere. It's in the middle of the water. Oh, well, I don't see any signs of Florida getting a third hurricane. They just recovered. They're just beginning to recover from Milton. Milton was a pretty nasty storm going through there. It's quite the storm surges in parts of the West Florida coast. My goodness. Helene was pretty bad, yeah. Helene went right onto the mainland. It didn't even just cut across Florida. It went over the Big Bend region. That was where it made its initial landfall. It went straight into Georgia. It sent out the tornadic part of it, went out along the East Coast, causing problems all along there. The rainfall part went towards the northwest and dumped a whole bunch of rain over there and caused flooding problems. My goodness. That was... And originally, Helene was actually aiming for, No, wait, no, that wasn't Helene. That was the system before Helene that was originally aiming for a portion of Louisiana, and then it just drifted itself. I'm getting some of them confused here. But yeah, Helene just went straight onto land. And both of them made landfall as a major hurricane, caused big time damage. The storm surges were ridiculous. I saw a video of the ocean waters covering most of a garage roof. So, and that was probably still a few feet above sea level. Well, it had to have been at least a few feet above sea level. You're not supposed to build anything at 0 feet to sea level because tides. Yeah, it's scary. Like when you're told to evacuate because of a storm surge, take that message seriously. That's the ocean moving in on the land. You don't want that. Just clear the way and wait until the water's gone back to where it's supposed to be. It's like an invasion of the ocean. Some scary stuff. But yeah, as you may have figured out, also you saw that 60 seconds and 0 minutes for a moment there. That was funny. I'm a pretty big weather enthusiast. I'm actually considering on long-term plans making this my main game. But I also plan several months ahead, so I'd have to plan for that. I also like to play a decent amount of RPGs, and I like my Mario games, of course. Wednesdays is Paper Mario. We're going through the remaster. Or remake. I don't know, there's been a lot of debate whether it's a remaster or a remake. I call it a remaster because most of it's still the same. But yeah, that's been a pretty fun experience so far. Fridays, it's usually just Pokemon Arceus. Just Pokemon Legends Arceus. That actually is a nice picture. I'm glad it chose that as the best picture. Maximum wind speed recorded, 216 kilometers an hour. So that was a really good intercept. That one intercept we got. Only one of these probes counted. The second one, I was just trying to get wind out of something, and it didn't cooperate. That one probe intercept was worth 7,200, and our total earned was almost 10,000, so, you know what? Not bad. Not bad at all. Miles per hour. 120 something. 120 something, hold on. I'm just going to see how close I was by saying 120 something. 134. Okay, 134. I was a tad off. I'm trying to instinctively convert it in my head, but I still don't fully understand the conversion off of my head. I still need the help of a calculator. About F2, yep. I've intercepted 2 EF5s in this game so far. They're fun to intercept. They're a bit of a rush to intercept because you want to get out of there. You can tell by the width that it's definitely a significant tornado. Speaking of significant tornadoes, that was another thing with Milton here. It sent a whole bunch of tornadoes up the east coast of Florida, including at least one significant one. So another scary thing about the hurricanes is there is a section of the hurricane that produces a lot of tornadoes. And yeah, that band just happened to go along the east coast of Florida and cause quite an issue. It was a tornado outbreak just as Milton was arriving. Well, yeah, thanks for the raid, Fiber Optics. Feel free to do the post-stream care, all that good stuff. The hydrate, the snacks, the rest if you need it. And yeah, welcome on in, everybody. All right, so we got a new map here. We're at the Pierce Tornado is going crazy. Pierce Tornado, yeah. I'm not used to tornadoes being named. But if they're significant enough, they do get named. I'm just not used to it. We're going to wait a frame before we figure out what this is. Storm itself doesn't look... Okay, we got a bit of a... Hold on, is that... That's around the hail core, so I'm not going to take this into much consideration right now. We're about to get a radar update. Ah, you're hungry. Well, feel free to grab something to eat. I've got my trail mix here. I've actually got some beef jerky too. Good old snacks. Oh, there we go. That watermark behind me over here, that's my VTuber dude, but it's just a watermark right now. Plus my GPU would get furious with me if I was running the VTuber software at the same time as Outbrk. Okay, this is consistent, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on this. This could be a hook echo right here. It's already severe. Oh, this is developing already. Okay. Okay. This area right here. Yep, that's about the right part of a storm. We're going to figure out where this is going then. Oh, so it's going to be one of those chases where I'm way the heck on the west part of the map. Unless it curves. You know what? I'm going to ride this road in case it turns, because a lot of the storms around this area do like to turn. Yeah, we started up here. That's not a terrible location. I have easy access to the west, at least. We'll have to take the highway down to Westport. We got a bit of moving to do, so we're going to get that started. Purple Doritos. I'm trying to remember if we even have those up here in Canada. I don't recall seeing them. You gotta be careful around that stop sign. I had one of those stop signs slap me, and the vehicle didn't crash into it, but it still damaged me. It did a hit and run. It just slapped me, and then yeah. Yep. Yeah, these stop signs are not as friendly as they appear. Thankfully, this is not the area where those barricades are found. There is a section of the map where there's barricades in the middle of the road for no reason. It's not like the road... It's not like there's any actual reason to have that road closed. But the barricades are there. We're not traveling past any grid road, though. It's an area where the grid road changes into paved road. Or, sorry, gravel road. I'll just call it a gravel road. We call them grid roads up here, but like some of the grid roads are still paved. They're just low-quality pavement. Big tornado. Quite possible. We've had... I have rolled 2 different scenarios where a big EF5 has shown up. Actually, there was a third one too, and that one was difficult to see. The visibility was not very good. It was, I wasn't even able to get an intercept on that one. Oh yeah, these clouds up ahead. Well, they're not tornadic yet. They definitely got some height to them, though. Definitely see some storms forming out of that. Yeah, pretty sure we got to get on the highway over here. This is probably just the clouds playing tricks on my eyes. Yep. No train. Yeah, they don't have railways on this map. Maybe they'll add that in the future, or maybe they'll just stick to roads. No idea. They haven't made any mentions about that stuff. I mean, there's also no other vehicles on the road. At least while you're playing offline. If you're playing online, there's other players. But they don't have a party matching system. Once they have a party matching system, I'll be participating in multiplayer a bit more often. Have others join up. Wouldn't be a bad addition for them to add some railways and all that good stuff. Yeah, it'd be a pretty decent addition. I like having trains. I like having trains in my game. As long as they don't add the parts where you have to wait for a long train to finish crossing the road in order to proceed. We've already got added challenges due to the map design. Hey, look at that. Also, for some reason, the antenna starts off by default. And honestly, I wish it would just be automatically on. There's no reason to have it off. Is it actually heading that way, or is the polygon just... Yeah. How strong is it? It's there. It's consistent. Is it? Oh my goodness! You leave the signal on forever in this game to emulate real drivers? You can. I'm one of the few drivers who doesn't leave a signal on. And I'm one of the few people, and apparently I'm one of the few people who actually signal when turning now. There's less and less people who actually signal at all. It's getting scary out there. It's so that's amusing. So that green target that I laid down at the beginning of this chase is still relevant. So we're gonna go over there. It looks like this is gonna be one of those West Road chases. I've had a few of these before. Very interesting. I had one where the tornado couldn't make up its mind whether it wanted to stay or not. It kept going down and lifting and going down and lifting. It's like a bit of a pain in the arse to chase that one. So yeah, if you release the acceleration as you cut the corner, you don't lose as much speed. They might fix that because they're in their roadmap. They are... Is that actually two tornadoes? Oh, wow. This one though is out of bounds. I can't do anything about that one. Epic drift. Yeah. Alright, so we are going to head to roughly this target. I hope it does not bring me too close to these buildings. I don't want to get hit by debris. Right now, the target's pointing at these buildings, and I don't like that. Let's see if we can see it from here. Probably not. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Oh, we got another raid coming in. We've got Church coming in. Welcome on in, Raiders. It's a Churchill raid. Welcome on in, everybody. Oh my goodness, we've got some amazing people in here. We've got the Fool. We've got Udon in here. We've got Sir Churchill himself. We got Taylor in here. Oh my goodness, it's good to see all of you. Welcome to this special Friday/Saturday episode of...
Wowie Zowie!
Oh my goodness. Of Wowie Zowie, yeah. Udon, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Churchill. It's good to see all of you. Church was playing some Hunt. I hope that Hunt treated you well. Hopefully the matches weren't too difficult, because I know there are some
Danger, Master Pawn!
danger indeed. There is a lot of danger in Hunt Showdown. There's a lot of danger here too. Welcome to Outbrk, and yeah. Welcome on in, everybody. Whoa! Jeez! Oh my goodness! The fool! Thank you for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs to the community. Oh my goodness! You also triggered a jump scare. Oh my goodness! You got Mrs. Spooky. You got Hades. You got Fruitsy. Uh-oh. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my goodness! We've got a hype train level 2 on the verge of level 3. Oh my goodness! Wow!
Wow. Zowie.
The alerts are getting caught up. Just a moment. They're getting caught up. My goodness,
Excellent.
thank you so much. Oh my goodness, we are at level 3 now. Sir Churchill, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Megan. Stream is going well. Stream is going pretty good. Oh my goodness, Udon. Yeah, thank you so much. I love y'all too. Oh wow, is this still getting caught up? Hold on, I've got to catch myself up here. Udon, thank you so much for the blast beam. And Church, thank you so much for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs. Yeah, you sniped Megan on that. You sniped Katori on that. And a whole bunch of other lovely people. Oh, he's amazing. Pass it on. Church is amazing. Sir Churchill's amazing. If you guys haven't followed... Oh my goodness, did first only just get claimed? Congrats on claiming first, Corey. Congrats. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you got Megan in that. That's amazing. Pocket Lint, welcome on in. Good to see ya. We are doing fantastic here. I have to turn my own volume down. Was the game layer muted the whole time, or did it mute itself when we had that issue? It might have muted itself when we had that issue. The storms and Pokemon have been fantastic so far. I'm a little too loud, so I'm just going to tone my volume down here. I've also I also hit the limiter at a point, so yeah, I'm just gonna avoid hitting the limiter because it gets I have to go into the editor when I'm hitting the limiter too much, and yeah, it gets really loud. The storms have been pretty good so far. Do the voices in Pokemon? Yeah. I actually found some pretty decent voices there. Thank you so much. My goodness. Yeah, Pokemon went pretty good so far. Well, Pokemon went pretty good. We still can't quite handle the Murkrow. We've still got to rank up one more for that, but we made some progress on the story at least. Storms are going good so far. We've got a bit of rotation over here, so we got... Oh, yeah, that's... We got to relocate ourselves. So hello everybody. I'm SLdr Cody. I love weather, and I play my share of RPGs and all that good stuff. I play my share of Mario games. Welcome on in, Megan. Good to see ya. Yeah, You got sniped with the sub there. It's fantastic. Heading to bed early tonight, but it was fantastic seeing you. Alright, have a great rest, Taylor. Thank you so much for swinging on by. Look like you're doing well. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Church Pay, you're watching MHA. Oh, nice. I'm glad that's going good so far. This appears to be our new point here. Getting really tired, Corey? Well, feel free to rest if you if fatigue is taking you. I do appreciate you coming on by. There's our tornado. My goodness. It does not appear to be actually heading towards us. So we're going to head back to our original spot because, yeah. Also, this, the winds we're getting right now, these are intake winds. Epic drill bit. Thank you guys so much for setting a new record on the hype train. We reached 13% at level 4. That is amazing. I'm going to try to get a really good intercept here. They fixed some of the performance issues in the game. They fixed one of the most annoying issues. They fixed the lag spikes. So thank goodness for that. The GPU does get bumped up by certain things like hail. No value. Looks like a tornado to... That happens sometimes. Well, it's pretty awesome to have church and... Oh my... What the... Oh, we've got a second tornado? We now have 2 tornadoes in the same area. This one's not going to be easy to chase, so we're probably going to stick with... Huh. I think the other one just disappeared. Where's our hook? Yep. I think the other one disappeared, and for good reason. We're going to relocate ourselves over here then. I think the tornadoes have jumped around. 2 for the price of 1. Heck yeah. We got twins. Hope they had a Sharknado. This game... Oh my goodness. Starts raining sharks. Add an EFA. Yeah. Let's add an EF8. The size of an entire town. That'd be terrifying to chase. How's our fuel doing? Our fuel's pretty alright. We got tornado siren going off here. I'm just gonna quickly get some fuel since we're heading right by here. I have to say, you have an incredible mustache. Thank you. I've maintained the mustache. I'll trim everything else, but the mustache is great. Gotta keep it. Sleep inside an underpass during a tornado. Oh, jeez. I want to know where I wind up if the winds reach under there. Alright, we're going to head for this part of the road here. Oh, jeez. Tornado might already be over there. Maintain. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely... This mustache will definitely be here to stay. From one mustache dude to another. Yeah, fantastic. Exactly. No, and also, I mean, I'm in my 30s, so why not? We've got some catching up to do. You can see our tornado buddy is currently over there. Is this heading due west? This is going to be interesting if it's heading due west. What is that? Oh, that was just a glitch. Oh, you don't want to drive into tornadoes. In this game, that could end the chase, and all of your money's gone. Ooh dear. Look where we just placed ourselves. Oh, it's turning. It's turning. Oh. It is definitely turning. I'm just gonna... You know what? No, I'm going in the vehicle. I'm not taking that risk. Oh yeah, we got a tornado, and it's now changed direction on us. Yeah, I'm gonna stay around here. Oh, that was a big time miss. All right. It's steered. It's changed direction. We got some sort of an intercept, but oh no, it's heading towards the swervy road. Yeah, it's a tornado indeed. Alright, you'll be lurking. Gotta get some sleep. Have a killer rest. Thank you so much, Church, for bringing your community over. I greatly appreciate it. Have a good rest. Hopefully your rest is uninterrupted, and hopefully it's a good rest. Looks like this tornado's going to be going for a little while. Oh, we're going to be doing a chase on the weird swervy road. This is going to be interesting. Thanks, youngin'. It doesn't look like it's about to lift, or at least it's not roping out from... Whoa. Oh, that was just shadows. I thought that was missing piece of ground. How's the hook on this? Still got a hook? The hook's not very strong though, so... Started hearing the noise. Thought I was coming for your game. Nope. Pays snoring over. Oh my goodness. This is the best we're going to be able to get. It's intensifying. That's pretty impressive. That's an indirect. Imagine what we would have gotten if we were actually able to get it. Oh, I'm not going inside. Going inside a tornado in this game is a good way to zero out all of your earnings. There's only one vehicle where you can get away with being right in the tornado, and that's the 1 million vehicle, the Dominator. And you have to anchor it. Plus, I have 0 deaths in this game the entire time playing this game, so I want to keep it that way. Looks like this tornado changed directions again, this tornado. I have to assume the Dominator is next. Yeah, it's 1 million. This like Faz but for storms? It's becoming that way. There's a lot of different scenarios that can roll. I believe all the scenarios are like predetermined where things are, but there's so many scenarios that it's going to take a lot of playing through to figure out which ones are going to do what. We might be able to go for an intercept on this road. We're going to give this road a try. Wait, does this road actually go somewhere? Yes, it does. I went past it. Like Faz, but with less bugs and more storms. You haven't encountered too many serious bugs, or... The tornado warnings appearing and no tornadoes spawning is a reflection of real life. Sometimes radar indicated, a radar looks like there could be one, and the weather decides no. It changed direction again. It keeps changing direction. I might not go for an intercept. Oh, I might go for a tree instead. I might not go for an intercept here. Just... yeah. The trees are gonna get thrown around, and that's not gonna be fun. It's gonna get a little close to here. It might cross the highway again. Okay, what's this tornado's vector? We don't have a vector. Not off of first glance. What? Is it heading parallel? It's heading parallel to us. I don't think this is going to be a direct. We're going to back up because the tornadic winds might get a little too close. $4,000. Okay, that's an indirect. Should be good. I think that's the most we're gonna get out of it from here. It is moving parallel to the road, so we are going to aim for the next road that goes further up here. Oh, Bakersville's not in a good spot. And that's where our intercept is going to be if this tornado has finally decided its direction. It might change direction again. It's already done that a few times. But we'll see. Got some hail. Hopefully the hail doesn't get in the way. It has changed direction a little. It's moving further away from the road now. Ever done something like this in real life? I don't like getting that close to tornadoes in real life. I've chased the odd storm, but I don't chase high-risk storms. You've only got one life in real life. It's heading for the graveyard. Ooh. We're getting out of here. Almost been in a nocturnal tornado. Those are one of the most dangerous tornadoes to chase. Embedded ones are pretty dangerous too. Yeah, we're gonna get right out of the way here. Ooh, we got a bit of a frame rate problem here, but that's probably because we're close. Oh, it's because it's destroying buildings. That's why. Didn't chase, hit your neighbors. Oh, yeah, that'd be, that's definitely not an unfortunate coincidence. It's, when you look at the chances are actually pretty low of a specific area getting hit, but a tornado's got to run by somewhere. Oh, that's right, hail causes the GPU usage to spike. Right, I don't want to spend too much time in the hail. Yeah, tornadoes sound like freight trains. I hope the hail stops. It causes GPU problems, so... Very, very scary. Yeah, GPU particles, pretty much. The hail is the tears of your GPU. Can the hail damage you or the vehicle? Yes. Well, not this vehicle. This particular vehicle upgrade is immune to window damage. But if you don't have window damage resistance, then yes, definitely. We're gonna chase after this fella. Actually, we might not be able to. I think it's in the way of the road we want to take. Yeah, we're gonna fuel up and get pictures of a tornado while we're fueling up. Alright, let's get out of this hail. Oh, we got a down power line right there. Careful of that. Oh, it's heading for the hills. Is this tornado gonna do what I think it's gonna do? So there's a scenario that involves a tornado going over the hill and intensifying a lot, and then de-intensifying just before it hit the probe I placed down. But it still gave really good readings, even though it looked like it was dissipated. We'll see if this is that same one. This one does threaten to lift after the hill if this is the scenario I'm thinking it is. This tornado's been going on for a long time, actually. It's impressive. No, this has got to be a different scenario, because the last scenario I had with that, there were multiple tornadoes on the map. I wish I could choose the scenarios. There's an F5, there is an F5 scenario, and I love that scenario. I've had it roll twice, and both times, EF5 intercepts, they were really nice. Unfortunately, this area is like rocky desert, so we're gonna have to head all the way up here and then head up this road. Let's see if I can cut this corner. Like that. Yeah. Oh, we got a really good view right now. I like that view. Now, before we actually get right over to it, I do need to figure out where it's going. Oh, that's a nice rotation signature. Wow. appears to be pointing towards roughly here. So we're going to head up to there. Need an off-road vehicle for storm. Yeah. Oh. That'd definitely be interesting. Especially for the ones that go out of, like to go out of bounds. Oh no. Are you serious? Out of all of the locations it aims for an area where I can't see. Yeah, I'm gonna move forward a little because I want to see where this is going. Okay. It's moving. Hold on, we gotta turn around. We're gonna do something slightly risky here. I'm gonna go up the cliff here so I can actually see it. There's another tornado over there. Oh, we still gotta go south. We are actually... Yeah, so there are 2 tornadoes on the map right now. We gotta head further south. Okay. Right. Nope, still going south. Snatch another picture. It changes direction again. This is definitely a tornado. Those emotes are amazing. Oh, we've got a good spot. We're putting the probe down right now. A tornado in the background's making me a little curious, actually. And what we're going to do is we're going to back up. Oh my goodness. I love those emotes. Oh, here comes the initial pickup. We got 2,000. I'm gonna get another picture. This game really prides itself as... Yep. It definitely prides itself in accuracy. Are you turning towards me? I don't like that. Turn towards the probe that I have down, not towards me. Okay, there we go. I think it's gonna hit directly. It's looking good. Ooh, I'm glad I went inside. Yeah, the vehicle's getting pulled towards. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the grainy effect means that if you're outside, you would have gotten pulled in. The vehicle was getting pulled. I've gotten a bit of airtime in some of the vehicles because I've gotten a little close. We're gonna grab this and just pretend the hail doesn't exist for a moment here. Optimal. That's what I like to see. It wants a hug. Man, it almost gave me a hug. I was like a couple seconds away there from getting pulled in. Yeah, I definitely don't want to zero out my savings. This is a... Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? That must have been crosswinds or something. Vehicle just suddenly got pulled a direction. Oh, whoops. We overshot.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the follow, Barty. We greatly appreciate your presence here. Your wonderful, ghostly presence. Whoa, where is that tornado going now? Did it just change directions? It's just a little guy. It's nice to have him here. Love it. Oh, this is actually starting to fall apart. Oh, the hook's still there though. We're gonna try for this, but I don't think we're gonna get there on time. We'll see. Whoa. Is that other tornado still back there? Hello, indeed. We're gonna go say hey to this tornado and see if we can do another intercept. It's a compliment tornado. The more intercepts you get, the more famous you get. I think yeah, it's already passing the area that we're going towards, so we might have to move further east to actually intercept this fella. But let's give it a try. He's cool, just like you. Aw, thank you. Here's the road. Yep. We might miss this fella. Oh my goodness. Just turning. Let's not overturn. We don't want to off-road. Ooh. Nope, it's getting too close. We're not gonna be able to safely do this. But we will be able to sneak some pictures in. Let's sneak some pictures in. Okay, next area that it's aiming for. Oh, that's gonna be a weird area. We'll see if it even lasts that long. We gotta head up and travel along the northern road. This is not heading towards... Oh, this is getting close to the mountain area. Well, we might have to deal with the mountain area. Yeah, this tornado's got a really long track. Some impressive endurance. Welcome back, Megan. A bit later than usual tonight. Some ramen with corn and eggs. Oh, that sounds lovely. We had some good old Vietnamese cuisine today. Little vermicelli bowls. It's really nice. Had a bit of a family get-together. Visibility's getting a little stinky here. We gotta be careful. Trade a friend of yours for a dozen eggs. Nice and fresh. Oh, fresh eggs are the best. Yeah, Vietnamese food is awesome. I'll never argue with Vietnamese food. It's cold out there. It's actually, look, we got a bit of a fall chill going on here too. It's supposed to be temporarily parted. We're supposed to have 20, 21 degree weather. But our lows are still supposed to be pretty close to 0. Oh. Really? The chase is ending? It was 22 over there. With the low is 7. Not too bad. Chance of snow over the whole south. Oh, jeez. It's weird that this scenario is... The scenario's ending, but there's definitely a very clear tornado signature still going on the map here. Weird. Weather could be super temperamental there in the spring with cold fronts coming in. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. I know when I was in Australia, Melbourne is the area that's famous for its frontal systems bringing in winds and whipping down the temperature, sometimes spiking it up too. Okay, we're right here. We got a bit of a problem with the visibility wall. Oh, it's not tornado warned anymore. Might be because the snare is ending. Or it might just be... It might be because the velocity is practically gone. Still got some capes to work with. Honestly, I wouldn't rule this storm out prematurely, but this scenario's ending, I guess. Well, we'll wait here and see if we get something. Ball cloud picture? Anything? I don't think there's hail heading towards us. Yeah, maybe. Maybe some hail. Oh, the whole storm is starting to weaken. I am noticing that. Give it another update here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything emerging from these clouds. Two, one. The hook's still there. Live in Antarctica. That'd be quite the place to live. Antarctica actually has a personal weather station on the Weather Underground. I look at that personal weather station all the time. Weather over the South Island can be pretty interesting. You have a mountain range that runs up the whole island, sunny fronts that come in from the west, northwest, border mountains. That can leave land below the mountains quite sheltered. And the weather front will hit the more... Oh, jeez. Yeah, mountains do some crazy stuff. Now, the prairie regions has the mountains over to the west, and probably explains why tornadoes appear in weird areas sometimes. The mountains definitely mess with that. I want to make it out to New Zealand sometime. Who wants to go? It's on my bucket list too. I want to go to Japan, and Japan is one of them that I want to go to right away. And New Zealand is another one I want to go to. I hear you have to go to the South Islands in order to encounter the kiwi. It's New Zealand's national bird. They're pretty cool. They're such strange birds. I love them. Australia has a lot of strange birds too. New Zealand, Colombia, and Cuba. Cuba would be an interesting place too. I've been to a tropical area. I've been to Bali in Indonesia. Well, Bali's in Indonesia. Well, here's our results. We deployed 5 probes, and this time we didn't have any 0 probes that we put out. We had one that was indirect, and I think most of them are direct. This is an impressive day. Studied Cuba for a while back in college and made me interested to go. Cuba has an interesting economy too. Let's see. Oh, we got no wall cloud pictures and no fungal cloud pictures. I feel like fungal clouds are the most difficult ones to actually get pictures of because they're only a fungal for like 10 to 15 seconds and then they upgrade to a tornado. New Zealand's least mentioned island, Stewart Island. It's below the South Island. It's basically all nature reserve. So that'd be a place to see all the animals. Oh. I'd have to make that like a specific part of the bucket list then while visiting New Zealand. Of course I want to see like a variety of climate in New Zealand, but definitely want to go to like a nature reserve. I think that'd be like the most likely area to see a kiwi. Not just kiwis too. There's a lot of interesting birds over there. I'm gonna get a hydrate in here. See? Good stuff.
Water!
Thanks, Fiber Optics. I will get a second hydrate in here. Oh, it's getting pretty thirsty. There we go. That's all taken care of. My goodness, it's already 1:30 over here. That is absolutely crazy. Wow. Well, everyone, I would love to continue storm chasing, but it's 1:30 and that's a little late for me. A little later than I usually go. Just a little bit. I was just making up for the fact that I won't be able to stream tomorrow, or technically today, on Saturday. Because, yeah, Thanksgiving does that. Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. It's 3:31 over there. Oh, jeez. Yeah, very late. Or very early, depending on the way you want to look at it. I don't think I actually got any achievements this time. This is the first session I haven't gotten an achievement. Ah, Virginia time. Yeah, it makes sense then. Eastern time zone then. Greetings from the mountain time zone. I hope you guys had a fantastic time chilling with me. Once again, thank you for the raids. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving soon. Indeed. Twitch is having troubles loading here. I'm just getting a blank. Hold on. What the? That was a weird error message. Hold on. Oh, the tab was struggling. That's what was going on. Alright, everybody. We are going to raid out, so just stick around for just a bit longer. I'm going to send you guys over to Katori, because Katori is doing art, and Katori's art is absolutely amazing. So let me just get that put together. Stick around. Congrats on the top 3 for the passive race. You get some bonus gold points for future use of sound commands. Great stream. Thanks for the amazing vibes. Thank you so much, the fool. And thank you everybody else. I greatly appreciate all of you. We're going to raid out to Katori. Katori is currently doing some art, so definitely enjoy that. Also, if you stick around for the raid, you do get 250 or something like that extra silver pieces, Twitch channel currency. That's all for me for now, but look forward to next week. we will be back on Wednesday with more Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Oh, Tuesday, we're going to be doing a Final Fantasy. It's going to be pre-recorded with live chat, so I'll still be in chat, chilling with you guys. On Friday, we will be doing more Pokemon Legends Arceus with Facecam me. And on Saturday, we will be doing more Outbrk. So look forward to all that. Oh, Tuesday's stream is at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, not 7. But every other stream is at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So thank you all for joining in, whether you're here in full or part. Greatly appreciated. We're about to head out now, so take good care of yourselves. Have a good night.